Yo, what up, what up? Welcome back to Least with Cheese, baby, episode 37. What's poppin', man? What y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Did y'all get wet when it was storming and shit?
Man.
I don't know about y'all, but I did, man. I was about to go swimming in that motherfucker, man. But, we got a new guest here today. If you want to introduce yourself and talk about your business a little bit.
Talking about the weather, you might have to holler at him. Let's get it.
I'm Drewy, owner of Lions Landscaping. We've been out and about since the storm started, definitely since the snow melted, fighting the storms and, helping customers, the right way.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to, if there was a customer watching, what would you do a little intro to the customer? Just look at the camera and just give a little intro to them?
Oh, yeah. You can definitely reach out to us anytime. The cards will be available anytime, also on our page, which will tag. We're also, any available times, we do free estimates, drive out anywhere as long as the price is right. Reach out to us anytime and we'd love to help.
Yep, Lions Landscaping.
Sweet. So
right here at Grand Rapids, Michigan, baby.
Let's get into it, man. Welcome aboard. Like I say, it's our new guest. Landscaping is the subject today. And I know a little about landscaping. I did landscaping and irrigation when I worked with my dad about 20 years ago, but I still know a little bit.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
damn.
tell you, bro, after another episode.
All right, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I met that motherfucker when I was 17, and the second time was like 32.
And he put you to work.
Yeah, he put me to
That's
work.
wild.
Both
I said, you
times,
my
5
dad?
to
He
9.
said, hey, what happened on
Hell
the-
yeah.
What's up, bro?
Free work.
I don't even know your last name yet. But so the name, how'd you land on Lions?
At first, I definitely had something, out of the box, something, spur of the moment type of job thing. I used to be Bike Bros as a kid, so definitely ran with that and had Snow Bros for the winter of 24. Okay. And then realized I should be probably working all year round instead of just,
Right.
just in the
Keep
winter.
it on one certain season.
Right. And then I always wanted to learn more. I always like to double and dabble in different things.
Okay.
So I definitely focused on that. And, this year has been, great learning experience, experienced a lot of different jobs. I've done a lot of different things and lost a lot of money learning a lot of different things.
Hey, you live and learn,
Is
right?
that,
Oh, yeah.
So you mentioned Snow Bros. Is that where this started? Or is that something just like you were like, let's put a name to something and you were already doing before? Or how that, what transitioned to this landscaping?
Well, I remember somebody was telling me to get in the service industry because, what's better than service is you always have something to give. And I kind of sat down one day, figured out what am I best at, what's something I can put forward to what somebody always need.
Right.
And
Could have opened up a massage parlor.
yeah, but I work out too much to not lift heavy stuff. So, I made a lot of mulch beds and I've definitely lifted a lot of stuff, and threw a lot of stuff away for a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen in any type of entrepreneurship, bro. Like learning, bro. There's gonna be hard bumps, and those hard bumps are people that you think was on board with you when really they were just holding you up and kind of set you back even more than when you started. You know what I mean? Because when you get into business, you wish you could have that certain partnership that you could trust and rely on, and you hope they have the same vision as you are going into this. But it's never gonna be like that because your vision is your vision, and for you to get to your goals, you're gonna fucking sweat, blood, and tears to get to there, and they're not gonna see that, and they're gonna hold you up. And it's just what you're doing right now, bro. Just stick to it. You know what I mean? However you got yourself here by yourself.
It sounds like that's why
You know what I mean?
you decided to go into business for yourself.
Yeah. So at first, it was kind of just a whim of the moment. Needed some extra money to pay a couple bills, and then it turned out you were one of my first customers. Definitely supported me from the beginning. Told me, hey, come and help. Charge what you need to charge.
I still will.
Always gave that
About
family
to give you a call
discount.
here pretty soon.
oh yeah, definitely always like to help. And then
For sure. That's good shit.
So
Good
Lions
shit.
Landscaping, right now is it by yourself or you have multiple people?
well, it's usually just me and my girlfriend. We usually just kind of run it together. And
Okay.
then if I need additional help, I'd usually have people help me more.
Okay.
we
outsource a little bit, holler at a homie or something.
Yeah. So some people I know that are hard workers, like I just did a school recently,
Mhm.
some elementary school. It took us a couple of days, but I had 3 of my friends help me, my brother, we got up there, we knocked it out, and
That's what's up,
we made
man.
sure
So
everybody was
you say
safe.
you got a school done. What you guys do out there?
It was like some. We posted the pictures. It was some roof breaking, so it ended
Okay.
up taking us 2 days, and we ended up having to go back because it melted so much. We had to melt some more ice, and then it was just crazy, back and forth. It was just a real learning experience for
Nice.
how hard of work it was.
That's crazy.
Is that okay? Are you do residential and commercial?
Yeah. So
Was that
some
one of your
commercial buildings.
Was that one of your first commercial buildings you've done?
We've also helped, when I first started, my first biggest job was, like just over a little $1,000. And, it was the biggest job I've ever took on. And we ended up clearing the back of like an athletic place.
Okay.
He just wanted to turn it into a workout facility and, fought a groundhog. And it was definitely a lot of fun. And,
So it's like
I'll
like
give those.
so like
Oh,
a
yeah.
demo. You guys
No, it was fighting back, but we still cleared it.
Said 6 weeks of winter.
Yeah.
Right there, man.
Yeah, I should have got him when I had the
he said-
chance.
He said it.
That's funny.
Smoked his ass.
That's what's up, man. That's
But,
what's up. So you'll take on, let's say, all right. So how you say that? It's not just landscaping. You take on. You take on whatever you know you can handle.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
So
right.
we're landscaping and home hauling.
Nice.
So we have a section in here that's for hauling.
Oh, okay.
We do like the free scrap removal. We throw trash away, couches, beds.
Right.
As long as we can get it gone, we can do it for you.
Nice.
And that's definitely what we shoot for is customer satisfaction each
Yes,
time.
sir.
And that's
Yes, sir.
not all they're capable of. I see power wash down here too.
Yeah. I definitely first started, my first ever job was a concrete wash job, and I did horrible, and went back, did it again, to make sure it was right, and definitely learned from that. And then from there, I was like, I should probably keep doing this,
Right.
Nice.
and see where this goes.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
want that shit to look good because your name's on it.
Yeah.
And you want to represent yourself with your work. You know what I mean? You don't want ever no negativity coming back on your name because you want to, grow. And that's good that you was like, I think I could do better. I want to do better. So I'm going to go back and, you're tedious with it. You want to make sure you're leaving your mark, your name, on that good job.
Mm-hmm.
So you got power washing, hauling, landscaping, and right now it's just you and your girl at the moment. And then if you need extra hands, you have those extra hands, to call up.
Yeah. Like I had some friends in Muskegon helping me, and then we had some people in Grand Rapids helping me out.
So is your overall goal to like get like a big work truck to get a work crew? Like is that what you're looking down the tunnel?
Yeah. So my goal is to kind of turn this hobby into something that makes, a little bit more income and, have more and more people help me with, and, provide for my community. Just
sure.
last year we did in November, we gave homeless people a bunch of pizzas. We gave about like
Okay.
60 pizzas away, a
How much
bunch of
I missed you,
soda.
man.
Yeah. I actually seen you down there. I just made sure I drove past you.
Was that you that gave me the blanket?
No, I was waving the pizza. I just was still
Oh,
going.
man.
They threw a blanket over me.
No,
That's
that it
crazy.
was definitely Juice. I saw him out there too.
That must have been.
Yeah.
What the-
What, it was off of Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Hey, I respect that, bro. I appreciate that. Like, just not only just like trying to get your name out there, getting your business out there, like, oh, yeah, we did this. You thought about it, you know what I mean? You want to give back to the community, and you went and got this pizza, fed the homeless. That's what's up, man. Like, not even a lot of people that got big out of Grand Rapids came back and gave a little back. This motherfuckers get big and forget about Grand Rapids, forget where they came from and shit.
Most
And
definitely.
that's good that you're not even on their level yet. You know what I mean? You're trying to get on their level, and you will. The
For sure.
mindset you have, you'll get there. You'll get your goals done.
Oh, yeah.
But that's cool that you thought about the unfortunate. You know what I mean? And that's good. A lot of people are gonna see that. They're gonna respect you, and then they're gonna see your work, and you're just an all around. You know what I mean? Type of dude, and that's what's up. So your landscaping, when did you start messing with landscaping? Like, what got your hand? What was the first thing that made you get your hands dirty to where you're like you could see yourself landscaping?
I remember I was cutting some grass for some customer, and they were like, "Hey, have you ever done a mulch bed before?" And I was like, "I've never I've never done anything. They were like, well, if you work in my
Fucking dye,
budget,
bro. That dye on the motion shit.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
What color?
so they go like, hey, oh, mulching's super fun. That's some of my favorite stuff to do.
Yeah.
But just they ended up being like, hey, if you work with our budget, we'll just let you go crazy on the front yard since we just bought it. And I ended up taking the whole entire. We have pictures of it. We took the entire dirt out, placed it where she wanted it in her yard, which we flattened, and then we ended up laying down a mulch bed lining along with everything that was included, and then it laid the mulch like you said.
Okay.
And then she ended up planting flowers in it, and it became perfect. Withheld the winter. I just helped her recently.
Wait a minute. So your first time doing landscaping was it with an actual customer or somebody you knew?
An actual customer.
Oh,
So
that's what's up.
so like I've done things for you like
Yeah, sure.
picking up leaves and cutting grass, but my first like hands-on project, I kind of feel like that's more hardscaping.
Right.
Right.
But like my
For
first
sure.
hands-on, really getting dirty and having my own like free opinion and what somebody has done in their yard.
So you was doing your first customer instead of like let me practice on my mom's or let me practice on my cousins. You went straight got a customer and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this shit and I want some hard critics. I want it all at once. You know what I mean? If I fuck up, I want them to tell me I fucked up, what I could do better. That's what's up, man. Not a lot of people do that. They try to test the water first. They try to ask homies, like, let me come do your lawn, let me learn stuff, this, but you just dive right in. That's what's up, man.
A good thing I heard is a lot of people are addicted to like what's the word? Addicted to like setting up, I guess is the way to put it, and then they're just too scared to ever do something. So like they always
Right.
addicted to preparation,
Right.
scared of execution.
Execution, yes.
And then that's
every day.
Y'all hear what
yeah,
you just
and
said?
that's the bigger thing too.
Man, my man just dropped a gem. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm a victim of that shit a lot. Everybody like, yeah, man, you know what I could do, and they'll never get there. So,
You talk about your clothing brand?
probably,
you're talking
yeah.
about?
But besides that, no, kudos to you and your girl for doing that, and just let alone her. I mean, I'm gonna say kudos to you and your girl for her
Support.
support. 'Cause,
Right,
I
right.
mean, not a lot of not a lot of partners would be willing to watch you
Slap your ass.
follow what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to both of y'all. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
That's really good to hear. And my man dropping that jam for y'all. That's a big one. That's a big one. Cause
Yeah.
you're a young man.
Yeah, back to what you were saying about like just people not believing in the same thing you did. The same ambition that you have.
Mhm.
It's good to have somebody to talk to be like, okay, if we work hard together, we could have something more than just going to work every day.
Right.
It's not.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody hates going to work every day.
You guys aren't planning on the job. You guys are planning on your future.
Right.
Exactly.
It's a completely different mindset for sure.
Some people want to just lay the brick. Other people want to build the house.
Mhm.
Does that
Right.
make sense? You know what I mean? People want to just go get their daily check and get the fuck out of there and go blow it. Some people want like, hey, yo, like, let's set up a weekly plan, bro. Like, I got you, bro. Like, I can help you 3 months out, 4 months out. I'm with you. They're planning ahead with you.
Yeah.
Not like, well, I'm gonna help you. Just throw me $20 and then they're busy for the rest of the week doing shit on the couch. Like,
But just like what he said, I feel like that's the best mindset to have if you're an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Plain and simple. So I mean, you got to act. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So I guess when you get bigger, your partner, you're gonna be like a type of customer service, like I mean, because when you're
Because you're the boss. You're the
people
boss
are
at
blowing
that
up your
point.
phone, and you don't have time, and they go to voicemail. You don't want customers going to voicemail. They want to hear a voice. They want to hear somebody give them feedback and let them know, like, hey, you're a couple of days out, you're a couple of hours out. She could come in and play a big part of that. She, use your phone, whatever. You give it a password, and then all of our phones are locked. You get the password, but it'll help. She's your partner, right? But down the road, is that something like you're looking forward to, like a building and work trucks and like
Yeah. So I really want to. I'm kind of just learning the ropes as I go. This is definitely my first year. Like I said,
First
dibbling
full
and
year?
dabbling. Yeah.
Yep.
And it was definitely a lot of fun, a lot of experience. And I was already telling her if this progresses, more and more, because I definitely am a serial entrepreneur. I definitely want to double and dabble in more things. I
Right.
love, finance. I love Bitcoin. I like, cryptos and, the housing market, some of my
Okay.
favorite things to talk about.
So you're using this as a base almost.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to learn,
Good, for sure.
if I can make this, a certain amount of money doing things like this, just manual labor,
Mm-hmm.
what could I do, if I put my mind more.
So this is something that you like, but there's something out there that you're gonna love, but you're expanding your mind, expanding, like you say, you're just touching everything because something's gonna eventually. You can touch something to where you like dive into that shit, like yo, I'm gonna focus on this, go forward into it, and so you just got all this under your belt. Because in all honesty, you could build a company and have people work for you, and then go start another company. You know what I mean, with something else.
Well, that's the thing is, remember, like I was telling you, like way earlier, I used to be Bike Bros, as way as a kid, 9, 10 years old, and it's not that this is my first business and like, it's just a success, but I've had multiple, I used to detail, I used to, shine
I remember
tires, I used to try to do anything to, to make a buck, but I, finally had to sit down and realize, what am I best at? What can I use? What do people
Mhm.
need? And what can I, fulfill for the next
No,
person?
for sure.
So,
It's well, one thing I always heard is find the one thing you're good at or you can provide several times. So
Right.
you're not thinking, oh, what's my next move? What's my next? I got this one thing, and this is running and gunning. So I'm gonna let that do what it do, and then I'll use that for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Another idea, another business venture, or investing, or whatever you got to do. You
good
know what I'm saying?
example, right?
So right now you got yourself Lions Landscaping.
Right.
We're-
Snow Bros, right?
It's all kind of landed into
Well,
Lion
Snow Bros,
Landscaping.
yeah, transition to Lions Landscaping.
All right, so now you provide a winter service, which was the Snow Bros.
Yeah, which is yeah, basically I call them my shoveling squad now because now we are like I have a couple friends that help me over Muskegon. I got a couple friends that help me in Grand Rapids,
Gotcha.
and it's
That's what's up, man.
kind of feels like a big commodity, and
Nice.
it doesn't
Oh, for
feel
sure.
like it's just me anymore. It
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like okay, now we all have the same dream and the same goal.
Exactly.
And so now we're heading into spring now, as most Michiganders can see. Besides, like
And tornadoes.
the people
Oh
who
yeah,
got
I
hit by the
definitely did see
tornado.
that. I definitely did see that.
What are some of the best spring things that people could look out for or look for you guys to help?
So right now we've been doing a lot of like gutter cleanings. So we just recently posted about that. The rest of the leaves have been falling, or leaves that were stuck over there that was frozen.
fucking job to get into.
Yeah.
Gutter
Yeah,
cleaning.
so like if people ever wonder why their gutters are, clogged up and they're not getting, so much ice buildup, you probably got a lot of leaves built up. Even if you have
Mhm.
the covers, they still get stuck after wet.
You know what a good name would be? Like, get your mind off the gutter. But like, get your mind off the gutter because people are stressed out about their gutter. You know what I mean? It's a little slogan. You can find the
There you
name.
go.
But get your mind off
And
the gutter.
anybody out
Leave
there
it-
looking
leave
to
it to
get into
us.
gutter cleaning,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Leave it to us. Get your mind off
he
the
just
gutter.
gave,
We'll
he
tell
just gave you a
letters.
name.
Yeah. I have a slogan.
Oh,
Don't quote me now because I can't do it off the top
I'm
of
just
my head.
calling. I'm just
Freestyle.
Hey, welcome to Leaks with Cheese, man. If y'all tuning in, man, we talk about landscaping. If anybody out there that done landscaping or like flowers or like their shit cut, give a Lions Landscape. That's what we're talking to right now at the moment. But if you guys are just tuning in, talk about landscaping. So, carry on. What was it?
Heck yeah. Now we're considered like a arborist now because one of my first job, I didn't know the difference between weeds and flowers, and this young lady got very very upset.
Oh damn, yeah,
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
Yeah.
So we were
You took out some flowers. Huh?
yeah she was super super upset.
16.
Oh my god, you don't even know. And I swear it was you. But yeah, it was crazy. She ended up actually, a lot of customers you would think are just like, like nitpicky, but she came out, explained to me the difference, really walked me through it, and she was such a doll about it, and I greatly always appreciate her. She actually was calling me back just this spring to do her entire like acre backyard, which we would love to do. And it's good just to have those repeat customers, you know,
Oh, yeah.
especially from
That's
last
what's
year.
up,
I've been
man.
getting a lot of calls for them.
That's
And,
what's up.
you know, that's some of the best things I can feel.
That's what's up. So you almost got beat up by an old lady, but
Yeah,
That-
she
that
took
being
my
what
lunch
she
money
taught you.
and my clippers.
that's crazy.
I mean, but how, like, you know what I'm saying? When you're like, no,
They were roses.
worse.
oh, they were roses?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh my
I was about to say, when you had
just blooming. They were just blooming. You couldn't tell the difference. I swear to God. I'll pull the picture up and right now. I swear
Nah,
to
nah,
God.
nah,
She got a phone with her neighbor. She, I can't wait till my roses.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Super funny. Heck yeah. That was
Hey.
deducted right out of my pay.
Gee,
Damn.
like you said,
But you
just
said,
learn,
like
man.
you said, man, you had some losses, but overall, being on your own, you calling the shots, even with the losses. How has your journey with Lions Landscaping been? Like, I know with the ups and downs, the learning curves. How has that helped you grow as a entrepreneur?
It's definitely different. I was just telling my girlfriend this, you know, not too long ago that I really now understand what they say with blood, sweat, and tears, you know, into what you want to build because, you know, I've gotten poison ivy at jobs, you know, just slacking off and, you know, went on camping trips with poison ivy and it was just
Not
the
knowing.
worst. And I've been cut open by rose bushes and
Right.
I've, you know, had to work in the rain. And I remember it was like we were working in Grand Haven, shoveling. This guy had like 2 feet of snow. And I was wondering why the plows wouldn't go for it. And it was like a 45-degree angle driveway. And it took me like an hour. But, you know, a lot of people understand that, you know, it's hard work and
Yeah.
a lot of people compensate you for hard work. And that's what some people really underestimate is, you know, you just get your hands dirty and you're consistent getting your hands dirty.
Mhm.
You know, you build a mound after a while.
Mm-hmm. Good shit. Good
She do
shit.
build a mountain.
Solid.
Fucking, he built a mountain. Kids start sliding on that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plant some flowers. That's how much of an arborist I am.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
So, the reason why you don't plant flowers because you don't know the difference between weeds and flowers.
I just don't know really how deep to put them. I've never really had a job that said, hey, plant flowers. I've had people say, hey, transport flowers. So they have like, so most people will have their own tools because
Okay.
they've done it previously.
Gotcha.
So they'll show me the tool, hey, do it like this, move it over here.
But that's not something you're willing to like kind of take on.
I always like experience a new job, so you know, I just did like a dryer cleaning one where it was like a lint trap on a 2-story building, and you know, just you know, bought the tool on the way and learned how to do it as I was there, and you know, she was totally understanding. Again, you know, if I'm always willing to try new jobs, and you know, if you're okay with the product, you know, and the outcome that we can come up with. I always do it at a discount because if it's new to me, it's going to be new to you. Yeah.
Got you. So nothing too little, nothing too big for you guys, and you could take on whatever they ask you to take on.
Yeah. I always try to really outline not being liable for things, you know, especially, you know, if we discuss it, I feel like we should go, you know, abide by it and go for it, you know, and then I always try to make sure and really
Can you
outline
guys get rid
that.
of X's or what?
I can't plead the fifth on that one.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that after the cameras.
Yeah.
After the cameras turn on.
Yeah, black it out real quick. Black it out.
They say destination moving, but we ain't gotta tell them where we moving. You know
So
what I'm
that's
saying?
what's up, man. So landscaping, you got the snow, and I feel like your most busiest type of work is in the summer and spring and summer.
Yeah. So this is actually last year. It was just me and her doing it, and then this year I'm hoping to have some more people help me with different jobs. Like last year, I was doing a lot of power washing, and one time like the power washer, like the pump just absolutely went on a job, and they just were like, "Hey, when you get the chance, come back and finish it." And I ended up spending a lot more money to buy a new one, but thank God I put the money away. You know, and this was the first couple weeks of me, you know, trying out the power washing thing.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, like I was gonna say, I was gonna go on with the power washing. What are like some of the main, I guess, things that you go power wash?
The
For
homeless.
like for customers out there, just in case they're interested.
So, like houses, we wouldn't hit with the power washer. We would use we would use like soft wash. We would use like green chemicals, which is good for the environment and is easy to wash off, which is good for it. And then for power washing, we do like concrete, and we've done like decks, and we've done just a handful of different things. Some people have even had concrete slabs or like statues. We've also had some statues before.
Hell yeah, that's what's
So
up.
it's one of those fucking statues in New York. Those dudes that be like,
Yeah.
start spraying him in his face and shit.
You wouldn't
Like,
believe how
get
much
out of
gets
here,
built
bro.
up on there.
Look, Chino don't have nothing against the homeless.
No, I don't. I
He sprays the
He
homeless.
just
I've
wants
seen
to,
him.
yeah, he just wants to
feed
give
him
him.
pizza. Then
car
turn the
wash.
camera
No,
on
I
and
was
spray
feeding him
power
pizza,
wash.
and he
Just power
sprayed
wash
him.
Fuck.
Damn. Shit, fucking like the 1986 riots and shit, man. Just fucking hit the fire truck. Get
Wow.
off the streets, bum. Nah. So if you guys tuning in, man, landscaping. That's what we're talking about. We got Alliance Landscaping with us, man. He does everything
Under the sun.
under the sun. You know what I mean? Mowing, edging, bush trimming, weed removal. Not the weed you smoke, baby.
He ain't taking that away.
Yeah. Trash removal, scrap removal, anything, man. If you know somebody got evicted, or if you're a landlord and you need someone to clean out houses for you, hey, you got them right here.
Right, well, demo them too.
Demo them too.
Demo 'em
Yeah,
too.
hey, motherfucking shit up here.
Give me the word. Give me the word.
Break your windows up.
So where can they reach you at?
Uh,
What's the main line of communication for you?
So usually they can reach me right here by the number of 616-337-6433. But also,
What's up, Stan? What's up, man?
yeah. Also on the card, we have a QR code you can just scan with your phone, kind of like a picture.
Yep.
That's
And,
some fancy shit right there.
Yeah. Most new phones they pop it right up, and it shows right up to our
But
Facebook.
Back in my day, it was word of mouth.
Yeah, back in your day it was flyers too.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, you see that boy down there mowing?
Yeah.
Come on, when you done with your yard, tell him come over here and talk to me. That's how I was word of mouth.
Man, you lived in fucking Tennessee, though? Or what
I
the
thought it was
fuck?
Texas. I didn't.
That would turn the country real quick.
Definitely Grant.
Yeah, he was living out in Grant.
Yeah,
so.
for real.
Yeah, bro. I just get
Yeah,
out here.
that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That is super funny.
But that's what's up, man. So the power washer homes, trailers. Wait, like trailer homes?
Yeah, so we've done trailer homes,
You
and
don't feel you're gonna knock it off the bricks?
no. So a lot of them we do are like kind of retirement communities,
Yeah.
and then they only roll forward and backwards if anything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
4x4 behind
Oh
the
yeah.
tire. Like,
Oh
hold
yeah.
on.
I show up with a pre-made brick.
Yeah, pre-made brick. Hold on, y'all.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm happy you're doing this shit. I'm glad you're doing this. Like you're out there, you're changing people's yards, and you can change their lives because a lot of elderly or whatever, depending on the age. So I feel like more elderly people need this type of service than a younger couple.
Shit, I don't know. I think it's backwards.
You think so?
So
Well, okay,
I feel like some of the younger
The
people like,
majority
man,
of
I'm
your
straight.
customers, are they elderly, like 50 plus, or they're younger?
I'd say it would be 50-50 because a lot of them, there's a lot of people that are living in like Norton Shores and living in, nicer communities where, it's more of like an old folks home where, it's people in
Okay.
65 retired in condo homes. We've helped those people, but we've also helped, 20, 30-year-olds.
My bad.
You're good. He's about to go power wash the bathroom real quick, y'all.
Power wash the toilet.
Power wash the toilet, shit.
I heard he soft washes it.
So, since spring ain't here yet, what's your preparations right now? Like, what are you guys getting together? Like, what equipment? Did you have to buy new equipment, or you still have equipment from last year that you guys are like, you're ready to go with?
Yeah, so last year when I first started, I would buy the tools and, I would, I think I spent probably,
You don't have to say a number.
yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably keep Home Depot in business. That's good enough. Yeah, and, I just always thought like, if I keep this going, next year I won't have to buy it again.
Right.
And, next year, this time came around and, I only had to buy shovels for the winter because I just broke them so much. It was just a tough winter. And then now that spring and summer's hitting, I have all the tools from last year. And it's not really like I'm spending half of everything I make on top of paying the people that help me. Now I have the tools. Where it's like, okay, I just need to pay my, minimal expenses.
With this landscaping job, some of the money, are you gonna put it to the side for your snow bros? Like invest into like a heavy hitter snowblower or something?
So Snow Bros was when I first started.
Right.
But then I completely...
It's under Lions.
No. So the Snow Bros was just when I first started. Like,
also, you don't do that?
No. So now it's just Lions Landscaping. And then just in the winter, just, as an inside joke between me and my friends, it's just a shoveling squad because we just hang out and do it.
It's kind of dead then.
Yeah. So that was my first idea. And then someone said, hey, you should be doing it all year round. If, you go to the gym anyway, you might as well, instead of just lifting weights, lift something heavier and dig a trench or something for a couple bucks.
I mean, even if you want to still do the snow, just have Lions Landscaping in the
Yeah. He I think has the secondary card.
The second one?
Yeah, so we do winter services. I do have that.
Okay.
And then they transition. The guy, he's seen that it was my first year and he gave me some tips, and at first it was just going to be a snowflake and a leaf, and he dibbled and dabbled with it and made it intertwined and more eye-catching and eye-appealing. And then we do driveway plowing, stuff like that.
So would you ever change landscaping to services?
So I've thought about, right now we're Lions Landscape and home hauling, but I've thought about,
you want to come up with something that kind of like bundles everything, right?
I've thought about Lions Property Management, or like Lions.
That's what you're kind of doing to anything. The snow removal, leaf removal is on someone's property, and that makes sense. You know what I mean? You could bundle it all in one, and then you have all your services underneath. Come on, services.
Well, services.
I'm about to get you a pit bag.
I'm about to wear a diaper in this motherfucker. Shit.
You said a diaper.
Hell yeah.
So anyways, what I was saying, if I was really interrupted.
Man.
There, Lions Landscaping, right? Because when you say landscaping, you're only thinking about spring, summer jobs, right? Type of stuff. And then snow, that's shoveling, snow blowing, all that shit. But like you said, Lions Property Management is a good ass word to have all your services underneath. And like your card right here is pretty it's pretty sweet because you have, the snowflakes and the leaves and then all your services underneath.
That's a motherfucking man. Never mind, I forgot the movie. There's a movie. He busts out the business card, and he's like, "God."
Oh, American Psycho.
Yeah. He's like, he said, "Look at this motherfucking business
card."
card.
Look how sharply cut that is.
Yeah.
That's
he got the gold leaf.
The perfect cut outline.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what was you saying about that name? About the one you was thinking about the Lions?
Well, I've thought about it, and a lot of the property management companies, you see that a lot of them do a lot of contracts, in which we just really don't partake in a lot of contracts. I just feel like so over the winter, my kind of thing I was going for was, we're on call, but we live in Michigan. We don't live in Nebraska. We don't live in somewhere it's snowing every single day. So I feel like more people were paying people contracted for them not to do anything. So they would pay 4 months in for winter services, but we would only get about a month of snow.
Right.
Just in all. And you're kind of paying 3 months more for kind of somebody just not to show up anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's
so
smart.
Definitely hooked up a lot of customers, and definitely had a few discussions about it. Yeah.
Per use, yeah. Because that's a big thing. I feel like you're really right on that. Because people be like, "Oh fuck, winter's coming. Let me pay you for 3 months of shoveling," and then they shovel fucking like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So you're asked out. What? Let's say $600 on the low end for the winter season, or something you could have paid for. Let's say $50 a run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like that's smarter than, because I feel like next year I'll be like, man, I ain't gonna holler at these dudes. I ain't gonna pay this contract next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I?
Yeah.
When I got somebody, oh, you come tomorrow or this morning?
Right.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Good and easy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what a lot of people from a lot of the jobs I did for the winter, we would always show up the same day or the next day. And when winter started coming to an end, you know, almost really all of them, because it's not almost. I've never had a bad review. You can even check all my reviews, all 5 stars,
You
all
say you
good
have a
jobs.
Facebook page?
Yeah. So you could even scan this on them. You can pull it up, and then really a lot of people saved a lot of money because that was my going thing. And it really turned out really well. Some people, not that I was charging this, but some people were telling me that last year for winter they paid $1,000
For the season.
$1,000.
Yeah, for the season,
Right.
and then
That's
they only
crazy.
showed up, 45 days.
Right. That's wild. Yeah, that's wild as fuck. That's a big savings, y'all. Like, shit. I'd rather hit up Lions Landscape on the snowstorm than I handing this dude over a couple bands for the whole season. And then y'all see, we had this year we had planned out a big ass winter season. It did hit nasty, but for the most part, it was like what, a month, maybe a month of snow. But shit,
We got
Lions Landscape will get you together.
Yeah, we have his page right here below us on Juice TV. If you guys want to pop in or
Yes, sir.
watch, come in as we scroll with it, go over his page.
Contact information, phone number on there.
And shit, right below us.
Yeah, so on here it shows that we have like the 85 followers, which I'm always grateful for. But it shows we have 5 reviews, and then if you go on Home Advisor, we have about 13 reviews, I think, also included on there.
Nice.
And then but we've done probably a little bit over 200 jobs since I've started.
Okay. And these are some of your pictures you've done, or some of your work you've done, right?
Yeah, so this was just recently. I think this was yesterday or the day before. I've always had that photo when I first got them, but we did the top of a gutter. This guy had some trees up there. We got down. Of course, we cleared the patio when we knocked it down. We would never leave it there.
Okay.
And, if you keep going forward, we also did, we had before and after this. He had about 2 bags of just leaves, and he thought it was weighing it down because it was really wet.
Okay.
And, there's gutters on the left too we cleaned off. And then it turned out really, really
Nice.
good.
If you guys tuned in, we're talking about landscaping, Lions Landscaping, and we're on his homepage right now on Facebook at Lions Landscaping Home in Holland, and we're looking at his before and after pictures. This is one of his before and after pictures on the roof. Piles of leaves he took care of.
Oh yeah, it'll get you together.
He has power washing. Some of his power washing he does. Some of his services he does. Lawn care.
Heck yeah! So that one right there, that was just previous. This was it actually was about the size of like probably a trailer home this way, that
Okay.
long way, and that one it was like trees. We had to buy a chainsaw for that, and I ended up spending so much money, renting a Penske truck
To
every
get the
day.
job done.
Yeah, every day I thought, and I unfortunately learned rent the Penske truck at the end when everything is cut down.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this was at a school right there. 3 sides. There was about 3,500 square feet.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It took a really long time. Not really fell off the building, but fell on my butt a lot.
So this is some of their services they do in the winter.
I was gonna ask that. So with some of these roof jobs, how
This was
how
honestly-
risky can they get for you?
It's not really too high because it was only, if you go all the way to the end of the slope at the bottom where the gutters were, it was only 1 story, and it was like a lot of snow around.
Over here.
Yeah, but they just didn't want it melting because it was starting to become, where it would melt, snow at night, melt in the day.
Right.
And they were getting a lot of leaks in the classrooms.
Mhm.
So we ended up clearing that off, and I bought ice pucks, melted it, and the classrooms ended up not having any leaks in it anymore after that.
Solid work.
Nice. Okay.
That's what's up, man. So y'all can see there is
Yeah, I'm gonna go up top. You guys
there's a lot of things that
you guys
fall
want to look on
under
Facebook for his information.
his wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it misconstrued with the name.
Mhm.
Like you said, give him a call. There's there's a free quote, like he said. He West Michigan, so you know if y'all in the surrounding areas need somebody to get it done, he here for you guys, man.
Yeah, we've done jobs all the way out to Kalamazoo, the city. You know,
Okay.
we've done Muskegon, Norton Shores. You know, we've done Newaygo.
What's your limit?
Um,
Or if you don't have a limit, is there a surcharge on the mileages? Like you charge them by the mileage?
so I usually do free estimates for about like 50 miles from where I am. So I'm in the middle of
Okay.
Grand Rapids, 50 miles around that. And then sometimes we've gotten jobs like I wouldn't go shovel a driveway, you know, all the way out by like Traverse City.
Right.
You know, I've gotten a call.
right.
Yeah, I've gotten a call from out there.
Yeah. Someone from Grand Rapids to come show
Right,
you
right,
what's the
right.
driveway.
Yeah. Just the way that the leads program I go through is set up. They just don't know where I'm from because it's
Yeah.
like a basis number. So like privacy for both ends.
Gotcha.
And then they thought I was from like New York, and I was like, hey, I wouldn't be shoveling that close.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man. But I mean, it's shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The work's wherever it's at, but that's what's up, though. He's servicing West Michigan for sure. Shit, anything from landscaping to snow to hauling.
Is there anything you're gonna add in the future to your services, or is it just like go as you go and pick up a job you just add it?
Well, I kind of been like messing with kind of like some handyman stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've replaced like screens, you know, doorknobs. I've done the dryer vents like I was talking about, and
Okay.
I kind of everything is if they want me to try it out, pay me a prorated rate to just try it out. We're both okay with the outcome. Usually I'm willing just to try it out and see what we can make best.
Make happen for
So
sure.
on your jobs, do you have any type of receipts or any proof of the transaction that goes on, or is just like
Yeah, so
money in hand?
yeah. So some jobs like shoveling, more on call. We kind of just do like a word of mouth, kind of like if you were to ask your neighbor for help. It's kind of like if you were to ask your nephew or something. That's just kind of what we are.
Mhm.
Kind of like the shoveling squad. You just
Right.
if you don't need us that day, you don't call us. It's nothing like a contract. You're not obligated to.
Got you. Right.
And but during like the spring and summer, we've had some, like I was saying, some jobs of over $1,000 where we have to type out an invoice saying, hey,
Invoice
it's
or
me
something,
doing
yeah,
it,
for
and
sure.
it's like this is what we
How much
agreed
you
on.
charge and all that? Yeah.
We always outline not being insured and things like that, and really letting them know I'm being really transparent about the price.
Yeah,
and,
so if you guys need work, man, it comes with a receipt and everything, so you're not left in the dark and, oh, he just took my money and left. I don't even know who these guys are. You know what I mean? It's not like that. It's legit. It stays legit. He has his name on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you guys need work, man, you guys get with them. I know I'll be driving down 36th Street and a lot of y'all funky ass front yards, man. Call this fucking number, man. Don't play
No,
with
for
me.
sure, man.
I'll throw him in your window.
you don't know how many times I've thrown them in the window already. Yeah.
Hey, he's gonna go to car meets.
That's what's up.
Yeah, what the fuck? Landscaping. Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. So when is it a no go, or when is it that you tell the customer I can't? Are they asking you to cut down big trees? What is some stuff that you're like, you know what, that's too much out of my league? I don't have the right equipment.
There has been jobs I've had to, because you got to know when to, it's not all money is good money. You
Right.
got to know when to say no. And that's a lot of hard part that people do is they get bad ratings because they try jobs. They have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, and they fuck it up, and
Yeah.
word of mouth goes down there, and
Damn.
it's no good.
Yeah, so I've turned down jobs just
Can you give us an example of what type of job you turned down?
There's a really, really nice neighborhood in Rockford. It was a 3-story house, and at the time I just didn't know of a lot of tools. I was kind of just starting off, and it was about 3 stories, and I was like, I cannot soft wash this house. There's no way. I don't know what I'm doing, and unfortunately, I turned the job down, and like probably like 4 or 5 months later, I learned a lot, and I was like, oh my god, like
I
if I
could've took
just
that job,
yeah,
yeah.
I could have so done that job.
I mean, but that's
And,
all in learning. You
Yeah,
like you,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
driving
stated,
by, just nodding.
You're
like,
learning all this pretty much as you go. So it's, I mean, technically on the job training.
Mhm.
right.
So I mean, shit, like you just said, like, damn. Now that I know, I could have easily ran through this bitch like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but I mean, that's all I feel like parts of the whole entrepreneur journey you're on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna learn something, and then you're gonna be like, damn, we could have ran it up over here. You know what I'm saying? If I had the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, still, man, congrats to you guys doing what you're doing. They're helping the community as well as they're doing it. So always
Yes,
keep
sir.
that as a client on the back end of your mind. They're doing for you, and they're gonna do for others as well. All right, so
Oh yeah,
for
this,
sure.
This Thanksgiving we plan on doing it all over again. We wanna do twice as many pizzas and
Power
serve
wash
twice
the
as many
homeless?
people. No, power loss only you.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna be doing.
Front and both
Hey,
sides
you're gonna be
now.
kicking me, right?
No, that's when you dry out.
He said when you drive, he gotta pay you out.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. So you gonna do the pizza again downtown?
Yeah. So I wanna do something again. So last year we spent not spent, but we gave away about 60 pizzas. So next year I want to give
Donated.
away 150 pizzas and give away more pops. Last year we partnered with Mel Trotter, the ministries downtown when they opened their buildings, and we brought in about it was 175 people, and we helped them transition to a better facility and get them registered to help them
Oh,
find
yeah,
more
man.
more homes and get more help.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really nice.
That's really good.
How did that make you feel?
It felt good. I remember when I was like super young. I remember being homeless, and a homeless guy showed me how to make some money and how to cook and how to sleep on burritos to eat them, and it was definitely like I would want to give back. I would want somebody to help me the way I wanted help too.
Right.
And then just doing it all on my own and kind of just learning on my own. And you see a lot of people, they're like, people get money and they don't do anything, but I feel like it's kind of the opposite, because now I feel like giving more than I possibly could. And you just gotta, it's hard to understand that some people really just don't want the help you want to give. And it's hard to, like you give a horse the water, but you can't teach him to drink.
Man, I know that's
Right,
right.
exactly.
I know. So that's another reason I really appreciate what you just said there, because there's a lot of companies that take advantage of people, and then they don't give a fuck. So
We all work at them right
so
now.
for y'all knowing and seeing that, you know what I'm saying, Lions Landscaping does for the community as well. It's not a just take, you know what I'm saying? It's a give back, and it stands behind their name that they're giving back to the community that they are helping as well. So if y'all really want to know where your money goes and what it helps, it's companies like this, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we appreciate shedding light on for sure.
Yeah, I'd rather give my tax money to him to feed the homeless than tax money to people to blow
I'll
up.
definitely
the
take your tax money. Give me the word.
To blow up the homeless.
Yeah, and they got like 87 kids and shit.
Who's that?
Hell
87.
yeah.
That's on
Yeah,
a
you
low
get
end.
the gist. Yeah. That's a low end. 87 kids. What, damn, you found the other one?
Hell yeah, they been mailing
I've
me.
been looking.
Hell yeah.
Can you hunt down kids?
Hey, we can do it.
Bounty
Not-
hunter? Lion
At a
bounty
prorated
hunter.
rate, we can do it.
That's next.
Hell no. We just ain't going to Iran.
Oh yeah, send me in there with just a Four Loko. I'll go crazy.
Yeah. And
That's
job
funny,
is
man.
done, man. But yeah, man. So, how long you been doing this?
I've been doing it about a year, and I've always
fresh, like real fresh.
yeah. But before, like it's just you're putting the things kind of like towards making money. So like,
Now you're saying only Lions Landscaping probably been going on a year, but you've
Yeah.
been doing what you're doing for a while.
yeah. As a kid,
yeah,
like
for
right
sure.
off
Your
McReynolds.
company has been operated. I've been in operations for about a year.
Yeah.
You personally,
Right.
have been in it for a while.
Yeah. When I used to live over on McReynolds, I used to rake and mow lawns, and I feel like kind of just go back down to my roots, where I don't want to overthink. I don't want to build a finance company. I don't want to overthink trying to make $1 million. I want to start off small, and like we talked about, you know, a snowball just, you know, you just roll it down the hill and it
make
just
a
keeps
snowman
going.
and shit.
Mm-hmm. Big
Yeah,
facts.
yeah, man.
Big facts.
So, what is your 5-year goal? What do you see in 5 years with your business? You yourself?
I know it's something I don't want to do forever because my main goal is real estate. I've always wanted to be a landlord. Always,
Okay.
you know, like somebody told me before, you know, once you buy land don't move, and land only grows in value. Other than 2008, but you know, like you know, you really want to shoot for something, and I feel like a goal is just you know a plan without steps, and that's really what I shoot for. Is I write down exactly what the next step is, and I try to keep myself on track. And you know, you have to have that dedication and that motivation to keep going every day, because
Yes, sir.
you know it's only you that's gonna get you out of bed.
I know
Yeah.
that's right.
So you said real estate, and this goes hand in hand with real estate, right?
Yeah. So I want to learn everything on the outside, and then have to only pay for somebody to help me on the
build this
inside.
company up to where it's rolling on itself, and you buy these properties, you'll never have to spend money on anybody coming to clean these houses up or doing anything.
Yeah.
You have your other businesses to take care of that shit, and that's
That's beautiful.
you know what I mean.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing, baby.
Yeah. So
It's a
I'm
beautiful thing.
trying to one step ahead myself. So
Yes, sir.
that's what I'm trying to shoot for, especially with doing that and learning just the outside of the home. You know, I wouldn't be installing no lighting, but I can put a gutter up or something like that. And I feel like, you know, you don't want to learn too many things because, especially in one field, because then you'll just like conjumble yourself with a bunch of different
Yes, sir.
nonsense facts.
Mhm.
And then so if I know the outside, pay somebody for the inside, I kind of only lose half the money than somebody else that doesn't know anything.
Nice.
Correct. That's my way of looking at it.
Oh yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
how old are you?
Oh, I'm only 22.
That's what's up, man. A lot of 20-year-olds are locked up or sitting on the couch right now doing nothing.
Beautiful thing, man.
That's good to see you out here, you know what I mean? Even giving back to the homeless. Like, goddamn, like 22-year-olds out here trying to get fucking Rolexes and watches, trying to be the next trend. But
Smart
you over
man.
here giving people, you know, they're on the street begging for people for money, like helping them out. That's what's up. At 22.
Heck yeah, it's super cool to have all those things, and it's super cool to party all the time. Don't get me wrong, you know I'm just as young as everybody else, but you know I've done that stuff, and you know especially you know from where I'm from, I was partying really young, and you know as you get older, it's like okay maybe I don't want to do this anymore, and it's like you kind of see where everybody else is going, and you're like, I really don't want to stop anymore. I really don't want to stop at this blockade like everybody else. I'd rather take a different lane, or I want to do something different. And you know, like growing up, it was you know you make fun of these people, you know, because these people you know instill on you that these people are just clowns and these people are just people who don't pay attention or don't believe the same thing. And then you grow up and you're like, wow, we're still doing the same thing you showed me when I was a kid, and now these people have multiple houses, and you know these people don't work anymore, and they have you know things that only I wish I could have. You know,
Oh yeah.
things I've never seen before. You know, I want that too.
Starting young is the best way, bro. And
Yeah, man.
just as someone who knows you, super proud of you. I can't wait to see what's in store for you in the future, bro. Ain't nothing but good wishes and well wishes. That's for damn sure.
Well, all you gotta do is call this number. You can see him next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no. Look,
You'll see me outside.
I'm calling in a minute. Y'all think I'm playing, but I call my man, bro. Trust me, because I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I know I'm calling because I ain't doing it. So,
I might call about some power wash.
but yeah, man, Lions Landscaping, bro. Out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. My man's number 616-337-6433. We showed y'all the Facebook.
I can bring it back up real quick.
Y'all get a hold of them. Anything from winter needs, spring needs, summer needs, moving, trash removals. They got you down, bro. Give them a call,
This is
man.
his homepage below us, and the little screen right here below us. That's his homepage. You can look for him, look him up. All his information's there. He has photos of some of the work he done down here on the roof. He even goes so far as shoveling, smiling, thumbs up.
For sure. With
Gotta
a
love
smile,
what you
service
do.
with a smile, baby.
Yeah, gotta love what you
know
do. Gotta
what
love
I'm
what you
saying?
do.
Come on, man.
That's a good
You
man.
can't beat it.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I'll leave this up for a little bit.
Yeah, don't be scared to click that follow button like he didn't. Go ahead. We're okay with that. We're okay with that, man.
Let me see if you
Oh
follow me, and then I'll
man. Oh man.
follow you. Don't follow.
I
I'm
do
gonna
follow
follow.
you.
Nah, come on, man.
I'ma
We
follow.
gonna hit that follow button, baby.
Cause I only follow one. Only Links with Cheese only follows one person.
Oh,
And that's my actual page.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Politics, y'all.
Yeah. You see how many I follow?
But
Nice.
no, but yeah,
One
man.
person.
Get with my man. They're gonna get your house together with a smile, man. For
Yeah,
real. For
right
real.
below, man. If y'all watching and y'all want something done to your lawn or fucking
Any
fucking
home
rat or
need.
something.
He also does commercial, so whatever you guys got for him, man, he gonna take care of y'all. So give him a call.
Yeah,
At Grand Rapids, any surrounding areas. He said
Schools.
maybe all the way down to
He
Kalamazoo.
does prisons too, man.
Yeah.
Definitely do prisons.
Nice.
Only the holes in the walls.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so before I take this down, if you guys want to get any of his information, this is his homepage on Facebook.
Heck yeah, we have all our services listed. You know, again, shout out to all the followers that do follow us, previous people we've helped. You know, it's good. It's good to see that we've had all these people. You know, and especially not the marketing ones, but other than that, you know, it's
Right.
good to have people who follow along and understand
Oh, yeah,
that it's a
for sure.
journey and we're growing.
Oh yeah.
Let's read some of these reviews for us.
What we got here?
Let's read some of these reviews. Go ahead, take it off, Juice.
Oh man, you know I can't read, bro. All
Nah,
right.
glasses for what?
Just so I can see, nigga. I can't read, nigga.
It's
Alright.
upside down.
All right, you're right. Well, why is this shit in Egyptian, bro?
That's Spanish.
Bro.
So we got Miss Jennifer here stating that they had a leaf cleanup, professional and outstanding work ethic
Professional, baby.
from the team. Definitely will be giving a call back. Thank you, Lions Landscaping. Top notch work, and I know that's right.
Let's get it. One more, man. Come on.
Let me see, man. Well, I guess we'll go with Ranald. Drew and crew were absolutely awesome. Great communication. Great work ethic. Totally raised the bar on customer service.
10 stars.
Most definitely will be my go-to for all things. And I know that's fucking right, nigga.
Let's go.
Because we call back.
If y'all tuned in, man, we were here with Lions Landscaping, and we're going over some of their reviews, and they have some good ass reviews, man. 10 stars, 5 stars. Yeah, get with them, man. I'm gonna go back to
Most
the
definitely.
main right here. I'm
Get y'all yards cleaned
Check it
up,
out.
man. It's
if
spring,
you guys want to
spring coming.
get the information if you missed it, just rewind Links with Chinks.
Spring coming, man. Get y'all yards together for real.
For real.
Yes. Use code Chinks. Text me at code Chinks, and we'll give you 10% off.
Ooh, you heard him.
10%
You
off.
heard him. I'm gonna throw that bitch in there like 8
Even
times.
though
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
got your taxes, save some money,
One
man.
time use per person, per property.
Per
Yeah,
property.
yeah, per property, baby.
For
Yeah.
the whole family.
Yeah. Don't want all 10 of you guys calling me at
We
once.
got 5 families together.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, get with it, man. Like I said, anything from landscaping to the winter stuff. You know, we're getting out of winter, so
And trash removal, man. You know, a lot of you
For sure.
motherfuckers getting evicted this year, man.
So
Yeah,
do
spring
you
cleaning,
do
spring cleaning.
do you guys do like appliance removal as well?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we've done scrap removal, stoves,
Oh,
refrigerators,
Come
things
on,
like
man.
that.
Get with it, man.
So, you got anything to say to the people out there, man?
It's definitely good to follow your dreams and keep going. Don't stop trying to be who you are. It's definitely not lame to be realer than somebody fake in a world like this.
Beautiful.
And definitely grind to what you want, because once it starts and it's lame, it only gets better from there once you're at the bottom.
Yes, sir.
And we just love helping the community, and we're hoping to keep going.
That's right. Lions
Yo.
Landscaping, baby.
Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in, stopping by, saying what's up. If you guys want to catch the episode again, it's going to be put up on YouTube, Links with Chinks YouTube. All the episodes are loaded up there, so y'all can catch them. If you missed this information, rewind it. You could rewind the episode, look at the information. But I appreciate y'all, man. Catch y'all on the next one, dude.
Lions
Heck
Landscaping.
yeah, contact
Go,
us.
baby.